Everyone, Ammo here for another Here's the Storm replay. I'm still doing replays, I haven't done any live recordings yet. It's just because I'm playing Heroes, I'm just doing it like, it's at night, maybe I'm relaxing, just playing some games, I'm not thinking about doing the recordings. But anyway, we'll just jump in here. I have myself on Uther, ETC, Siege Hammer, or Sergeant Hammer, Siege Tank, Vala, and Kerrigan on the enemy team. Gazlo, Brightwing, Jaina, Tyrael, and a very excited Mirrodin. And we're on the Infernal Shrines map, which are, I mean, I don't have a bunch of history of success on this map. Taking Tychus, he's a pretty, successful sport. He's a good sport. And mostly I'm thinking, because I was one of the last picks I had to fill. And been experimenting with some different supports. I haven't playing Malfurion as much, playing a lot of Lili and Uther. But Lili, you can be quite a terror with Lili with harassing people, but I figure we'll beat Uther for his ult to make characters invulnerable. We just throw that down on Kerrigan or Sergeant Hammer, anybody that's going ham, going in there. Or I guess Sergeant Hammer doesn't go in there, but she gets targeted a lot, okay? Sergeant Hammer just sets up in siege mode and the enemy kills her, so I set her invulnerable and she just do her damage without getting murdered. That sounds like a reasonable plan to me. Otherwise, it's just beginning of Infernal Shrines. Apparently Mirrodin's trying to get all up in here. He's getting knocked around. Yeah, see Chamber. You just sit there. It's level 1, so the enemy doesn't have too much going on. The 2v2 take him out, but ETC, oh, beautiful kill on ETC. Brightwing tried to teleport in and save, but didn't get there in quite in time. I'm just chilling out, waiting for the enemy to show up. Don't know, wondering what. That's what took Brightwing so long. It's learning what took Brightwing so long. Managed to harass Brightwing a little bit. They're still having a fight back here. Very violent mid lane. That's way more interesting than what's going on top. Going up, another interesting going on top. Trust me, I was there. Does there anything fun going on the bottom? ETC just soaking. Which kind of no, it's fine. It's kind of a sea chamber there, but that's not very safe. Oh, are you gonna drop some Blizzard, Jaina? You gonna drop Blizzard on Siege Tank? There you go. I was waiting for that. Yeah, I was waiting for Tyrael to get in position, I suppose. Boost, rocket boosters. Oh, I barely got away. Good job. We actually have him pushed way up from Vala doing the wave clear, and I'm just obviously just protecting her. Trying to keep harassing Mirrodin, because of course his passive gives him very fast health regen, as you can see there. So make sure hit him when you can, just to pull off that passive so he doesn't keep generating health full. And the first shrine goes up, is up top, which is good because our wave was pushing, but now we're two very mana hungry heroes here. Uther and Vala can both be super mana hungry. In particular, Vala, I don't have the talents up. Oh my gosh, so silly. I took a Conjurer's Pursuit in level 1 to get some more mana regen, because Uther just, he's so expensive resource-wise, and I have trouble doing it right. I have trouble not running out of mana very quickly when my team needs me to not be out of mana. I'm gonna distract the tank, evidently, that was my job. But yeah, he can be very difficult. And then Conjurer's Pursuit, it does give you some more mana regen, but it doesn't really take effect till like mid-late game, because you get the bonuses to the regeneration orbs that I'm not really getting, just running around doing these fights. Up here, trying to do my best to keep Kerrigan alive. Just focusing on Kerrigan and Siege Tank primarily. Vala's been taking care of herself. I'm sorry, Vala. I didn't focus on you very much this game. I'm just doing what I can See, and I'm out of mana. When I started this fight, like, I was, 3/4 at least, and now I'm out. It wasn't even that long of a fight. So now I'm useless. I lost a little health, so I just have to go. Unfortunately, I can't help my team out anymore. I feel bad. I'm sorry. Uther doesn't hit that hard. I can't stick around for auto attacks. We have, going in on Mirrodin. This is a gutsy play. So we push Brightwing back. Brightwing's also out of mana. Jaina has a lot going on. So is Tyrael. We're all super low. Oh no, team. Oh, team. Siege Tank set up in the smoke. Didn't even realize that, but yeah, I can't do much sitting there alone. And Tyrael just, I'm back. I'm here to save the day. I've come back, restored my mana, and just a couple spells already back down 3/4. I probably didn't refill all the way, but still chase off Brightwing a little bit. It's rough. Because, I mean, he's hard, he's very mana hungry, and it's also, it requires a little more practice to not cycle through all your cooldowns so quickly that you can't do anything, because you run out of mana. So it's part of the character, but then mostly, the player. But the talents, hopefully, in the future will kind of help take care of that. And we're going to push back by the Punisher, just punching us super hard. Punisher is easy. Oh, you see it like that mortar dodge, and then I barely heal myself? Yeah, good job, me. I was very proud of that. And, yeah, we got Brightwing there. ETC and Siege Tank are able to double team And then Kerrigan, killing the enemy team through their Punisher is super satisfying. Because they think they're all safe, they're going up with the Punisher, and then you jump over the Punisher and you kill them because the Punisher just maybe focused on someone else. We're going on a Holy Radiance build this game, mostly because killing the minions for the shrines. That's why we're focusing on Holy Radiance this game. We have a Vala who's doing an auto attack build, which I didn't expect. Expected more of like a cone spray multi-shot. This is called multi-shot build. Tyrael, what are you doing? You're getting up here on ETC. They're taking the mercs. Fine. Enemies are soak some lanes. They have an experienced lead now. Vala, Vala died to the mercs. I forgot about that. I didn't get up there in time to heal her. I don't know why she just stood there and let herself die, but whatever. Pretty sure the enemy team does not get experience for that because they're too far away. They didn't actually contribute to the takedown, so I don't get a takedown for that. Still very silly. Very, very silly. She could have just ran back and healed. Especially because you can see me coming on the map. I'm going to get there in a second. Whatever, it's early in the game. It's not like she's down for a long time. And, oh, did we finish off Tyrael? ETC. He couldn't keep up. He just teleported out there. So we're a bit on the back foot. Although without the shrines up, we're pushing the lanes back. We're almost a full level behind. Just under a full level behind. Bit of a concern. Mercs, yeah, push Mercs. Get the aim off these towers. We can sneak in a little bit of damage in there. Still babysitting. Jaina got harassed. And what is Gazlo trying to accomplish here? He is running around. Oh man, he's trying to have some fancy feet. I think he just kind of gave up and trying to get as much turret damage in as he could. Siege Chambers getting jumped on material. Second shrine is activating. We kind of lost this fight up here. Able to keep Vala alive though. And don't just dance around now. Fight each other. Kerrigan is apparent. Yeah, that's a close fight actually. I wonder who would win that fight. Well, Siege Chamber came in and ruined the contest there. And Kerrigan ran into Jaina trying to finish off Tyrael. Ouch. ETC had to go back evidently, so he's not here either. Apparently they're scared of my stun. I guess they think I have more backup than I really do. I suppose. Trying to protect my team. I don't have my level 10, my ultimate yet. That's kind of a huge part of being Uther, is being able to make people invulnerable. So ETC's going in there, harass, while Siege Tank's just shooting whoever's close. I need to get in there. Where am I? Did I get pushed off? No, I came down the bottom. Should have been up there to heal a little bit more. Getting harassed off. Saber! Barely. Just barely missed. ETC is getting a little low. I'm doing a little bit better about not being too aggressive with Uther. Like, Uther's a little tougher. I went down anyway. You can still heal. Uther's passive. You can heal when you're a ghost. Not, like, super the best heals, but I'm doing what I can. Trying to keep her... Come on, stay alive a little bit longer. I did what I could. But, being a little bit better about Uther being... He's a little bit tougher than a lot of supports. But... And he's melee. But he's no tank. And you're a high priority target because you're the healer. Especially if you're the only healer. So you want to be careful about running in there to auto attack, because you can get focused down pretty quickly. Back up's their second punch. They're now level 10. They're still a full level ahead of us, but being level 10 to our level 9 is pretty rough. They're level 11 to our level 9, which is super rough. They're also getting a top 4 wall punches pushing middle. It's a rough time for us. And I get stunned, and then rooted by the ice. The Punisher just wrecked me. That was all the Punisher there. Heal Siege Tank. Here, heal the ETC. There you go. Yeah, go Ghost. Siege Hammer doing a decent job, especially having the protection. Tyrael took the AoE invulnerability thing. I forget what it's even called. What is it called? Where did Tyrael go? Sanctification, that's what it's called. See Judgment for often. Oh, Kerrigan is going ham on Mirrodin Gazlo. Her ultimate's giving her some shield to stay alive. I get up here just in time to save her. And Val's coming to the flank. Do we have enough damage? Brightwing's coming in. The jump out with the Brightwing. We're able to do anything about it. We're able to confirm any kills. There was 2 levels behind. At this point, we have our ult, so that's huge. We're level 10 now. So we're still a couple levels behind stat-wise, but at least we're equal in talents. So we're going to make a play happen. It's going to be when we're equal on talents, at least. And then we can catch up on levels to be better placed stat-wise. And also, One thing I really like about this Radiance, this W build, is I got some mana return on that to help reduce the mana cost that we're having. So if I heal, I get a little bit of mana refund. I'm not sure how much I like that one, because if I heal 2 targets, let's say average, I get a good heal. It's 2 targets. That's 20 mana back. That's okay. It's not the best. Oh, but yeah, there you go. Invulnerable. No stuns, no damage. Unfortunately, Vala they just went on to Vala immediately after that. But she, like I said, she was doing a good job taking care of herself. I stunned the Jaina for Kerrigan, but she can't quite do anything. I get caught in the Ring of Frost. Desperately trying to heal Kerrigan. And unfortunately, I'm going to go down here. I tried to pick up the... wasn't there a regen glove? That was their regen glove. I swear, if I remember the game, that was one of our regen gloves kind of stepping forward, but whatever. Is this a third shrine? Yeah, third shrine just activated during that fight. 2 for 2. That's good for us. We're behind. If you make an even trade when you're behind, then you come out ahead. You get more experience for that. So that's fine for us. I'm happy with that trade. Gazla slipping away. Vala taking a ton of damage from the minions and the turrets. Don't underestimate the amount of damage these little minions do. And unfortunately, she ran into Tyrael. Yeah, these little guys at Shrine. If it's just you and they'll do some damage. And watch out. All right, we're here. We can go in, guys. We can go in. Don't need to back off. Well, we can back off a little bit. It's 45, but we can harass at least Tyrael right here, right? I mean, the rest of the team's down here. Now we're just going to go around Tyrael. I guess that works too. He's a warrior. And a huge ult here off ETC. ETC making the play of the century to let us take out 2 of them. Emerald Wind keeping us at bay though, but Siege Hammer made sure that ended. So ETC being the hero play. And here I am judging him. And he just won us the fight there. It's okay, you're fine. Yeah, see, you're invulnerable. He can't hurt you. He turns to me, of course, which is smart, but I had too much health trying to finish me off alone. Mirrodin isn't the highest damage warrior. I love Mirrodin, but he's not bursting a lot of people down. At least not unless he gets the Thunderclap, which he's not really... He didn't get it. Did you even get it at this level? Or is that next level? I forget what even the order is. I just take it when it shows up. Because triple damage against a single target with that skill is too good. Yeah, we get our first Punisher, and not just to be a Punisher, it's an Arcane Punisher, which is super good, because these stupid Arcane spinning death turrets here play Diablo, you know how much damage they can do. They do a ton of damage. Obviously, it's not the same thing, it's the same idea, but you know what I mean, they're very dangerous. You see, it barely touched Brightwing, destroyed Brightwing. Brightwing's down to half health just off these spinning death lasers. The spinning death lasers, almost alone, killed Brightwing. These Arcane Punishers are ridiculous. And then stun Mirrodin inside of the Arcane Laser Barrage. And the Punisher, so having the Punisher, not just a Punisher, but the best type of Punisher, that gave us a huge advantage. Arguably best, I would say arguably best, but still very good. Jaina just walks into all of us. That was a questionable pathing on her part, just walk in front of our entire team. The same with Tyrael, I don't know, they were doing well, all of a sudden they just kind of... they just spaghettied all over the keyboards and walked into our whole team. I ulted myself to not get murdered. That was fine. I like to not die. And dodge the ult. And we all made it out of that. So a huge play by ETC. Followed by the enemy kind of misstepping and just running into us and getting CC'd and killed. We have Uther, Kerrigan, ETC, Siege Tank. You don't just run into this. You don't just run into this team. I need to go back for mana again. See, it's so brutal to not have the mana. Gathering Radiance is a big part of this build, especially for this map. Killing the little dudes, killing the minions. Get increased damage for each enemy hit up to 100%. If you're in a shrine fight, you're pretty much guaranteed to get the maximum 100% boost. There's a handful of the shrine minions around, so it's very nice. Also, Shrink Ray, I kind of panicked at that talent level. I wasn't sure what to get. So I guess I got Shrink Ray. Just someone's on Siege Tank, I can shrink them. That wasn't my most strategic choice. I'm just like, Shrink Ray is generally good, right? I didn't have any big plans to Shrink Ray anyone. That was a very defensive Ring of Frost, but it landed. However, it's ETC here being a hero. Another hero ult of ETC. And they're warriors. We can't hurt them while he's invulnerable, obviously, but it only lasts a few seconds. He got away. Mirrodin tried to duel Siege Tank. Wasn't going to happen, especially the whole team here. Still take down 3. We're suddenly taking control of this game in a huge way. Yeah, what, 2 levels up? I didn't really realize we took this big of a lead. I knew we made a little bit of a comeback. I didn't realize we like swung it all the way over. Wrestling off their low health character. They have the shrines coming up in a moment. Anyway, are we going to get that, or are we just going to... Alright, we're going to go get that real quick. And then there's the auto attacks restore mana. On Uther talent. I think I kind of should... Maybe should pick that up even with the Conjurer's Pursuit, because he's so... He just eats his resources like crazy. It's so hard to keep him in the fight. Ability-wise. I had to do lots of going back for mana, that's for sure. Took the Gravel Bomb and Emerald Wind. Which Emerald Wind is super annoying sometimes. So is Gravel Bomb. It makes some big plays with those abilities individually. Now, this fight is all over the place. Kerrigan's over here fighting Jaina. Tyrael winning on us. So we traded Kerrigan. We traded 1 for 2 there, which is fine. And then we were able to clean up. That fight was everywhere. That was like the entire screen of fighting. And somehow during that we managed to kill enough minions to get our Punisher. Great job, guys. I'm out again. I have like 1 more ability. That's it. I'm done. It's so difficult. Does she get away? She does get away. She has the... She took this talent. What is it? Yeah, she gets shields. But she does damage from her passive. She gets shielded for it. Which I rarely see, but... Gave her quite a bit extra toughness in these fights. So I guess I shouldn't criticize. And now we're just pushing, because they're all dead, obviously. With the Punisher, who doesn't like to punch buildings, but he'll do it. Definitely prefers to kill heroes, as you've seen. Tyrael, what are you doing? What are you doing, Tyrael? I think the team just gave up at this point. I don't know if that was his plan, to just go invulnerable for a couple seconds, but that's not, like... I think they just kind of threw in the towel at that point. They had to have. Which I guess I wouldn't blame them. They have a Punisher on their core. Like, look at all that damage the Punisher did. That was mostly the Punisher. Let's be for real. With the backup of the team. And then we're able to... I mean, it seems like we're going to win there. Look, they're down 2. We have a Punisher and the whole team on the core. Seems like we got this. Except the Emerald Wind pushing us all away from the core. But then they jump on Siege Tank. ETC's hero ult again, but it didn't quite last. I am vulnerable to Tank, but then Tank uses it to run away instead of fight. Nice Shrink Ray. Mir didn't get him off us. But guess what? We didn't actually win there. 50%. They had a very good fight. Siege Tank, why'd you come back in? Now I don't have my ult anymore, Siege Tank. Why are you coming back in after you're done being invulnerable? I'm trying to block skill shots for Vala, keep her alive, but there's too many of them. Too many of them, Captain, and I go down. So, come on. Why? Siege Tank, I made you invulnerable. You gotta stick around. I even have the longer duration and the speed boost. And if you're gonna leave, then stay gone. You don't come back. You don't come back when you're not invulnerable anymore. Vala actually miraculously escapes this. Like, she just kept running. And kept running and got on her horse. Was able to get on her horse without getting hit or slowed and just got out of there. So it's an impressive escape by her. Even though maybe just a bad chase by the enemy, because all she really did was run in a straight line and throw out some tumbles. I think she double tumbled and then got on her horse. That or she stunned him with her ult. Obviously I missed it. I don't really want to rewind to see exactly what happened there. No, Mir did the really cheeky stun, and then he just does he have the no, he doesn't have the increased damage per Q land. So that was just he was just being snarky there. They actually they're starting to bring it back here. They got a bunch of mercs, caught up in levels a little bit. They're almost level 20, have their storm abilities. And ETC took Storm Shield, nice. That's a ton of toughness we'll have. Except Kerrigan goes down right away. Oh no. ETC's in here, but he has nowhere big to go. Mirrodin's super overextended. Wow. And then when he's in Avatar mode, he just kind of crumbles. That's pretty gruesome. But Mirrodin was way in there. Like, way too much in there. I mean, they're set up on a shrine. Like, Gazlo here, there's turrets. Going like turret, but no, Explodium. Kind of a turret, yeah, mostly a turret build. That was a very preemptive sanctification on Tyrael. You're not invulnerable anymore, Tyrael. Oh, he goes down. We just focus him down. Another. Oh, I felt so bad on that one. Between the Jaina ult and the Tyrael death explosion, Siege Tank died too fast for me to alter and save her. I felt like I was a failure there at that point. I was a disappointment. I am trying to keep the team alive. Luckily, did not get killed by Gazlo there. I'm surprised he didn't try to laser me down. And I'm pretty hurt. Oh, Janet, stun her. Stun her. Stun. Ah. Because I was trying to finish off right wing. Should have stunned Janet at least to defend myself. Guys, I can still heal you. Yeah, look at these heals. Uther death heals coming. At this point, I kind of regretted not taking the... That was weird. Kind of like came back to a normal model before I disappeared, but the level 20... The storm ability where you come back to life after your little ghost is over. And you just kind of Leoric-esque summon back to where you were. Kind of regret not taking there, but like whatever. If the 2 seconds, if those 2 seconds are used properly, it'll be even more important. Mirrodin is coming in here very aggressively, smacking around Valo. Doesn't have much in the way of mana, but she did have enough for a brutal searing arrows. So yeah, searing attacks, increased damage by 50%. She had just enough to shoot down Mirrodin with a little bit of ETC's help. So they're getting the Warriors are getting a little. They're really getting in there. And then overextending, getting killed. Seen that a few times where someone on their team dives in overly aggressive, which worked out in the beginning when they had the advantage, but then when you have a disadvantage, you can't really do that anymore. They have our Frozen Punisher. Everyone in this game also had great mounts except for Siege Tank, because Siege Tank is too good for horses. And Siege Tank's up here with the Punisher alone, which I guess is okay, because I mean, if they go on Siege Tank with the Punisher there, the Punisher might go on them and kill them, but we're here to back you up. We're coming, Siege Tank. I was a little scared that she'd be, when she was alone, she'd get jumped on. They'd just focus her down and not realize we weren't there. No, there you go, you're invulnerable. Turn around, Siege Tank. I guess that's kind of awkward, because I invulnerable her right when she did her rockets. So she didn't take any damage, but she didn't put out damage either. EDC catches Jaina again, Anterior on the ult, and then we just clean up house from there. Did the grab bomb just kill the Punisher? I think it did. We have mercs, we have minions. We were able to turn that fight around. They had a good team fight in there when we were on the core earlier. And Gazlo was actually doing a lot of damage. Check stats, Gazlo has quite a bit of damage here. But now, with a half health core and mercs and 2 waves, we should have it this time, right? Mirrodin's jumping here trying to do what he can. We're just ignoring him. I'm just going to kill the core. I tried to heal Vala. That was actually a terrible shot. Looks like I shot Mirrodin. I'm pretty sure I was just trying to heal Vala and missed horribly. But there goes down the core. And I think it was Gazlo actually had. Yeah, Gazlo was trying to carry their team. He had most everything. Most hero damage, siege damage, XP, which you'd kind of expect the XP and siege damage from a Gazlo. But the hero damage was kind of surprising. But I guess we're fighting around his turrets all the time, and he has his grab bomb. So not hugely surprising. On our team, everyone did their job. Siege Hammer's tons of damage, Vali's 0 damage. I healed. The healing, the roll numbers always seem kind of weird. It's like, am I healing? The healing less so than the tank, because like if you take a bunch of damage, like Mirrodin tanks more damage than our ETC. That doesn't necessarily mean he's a better tank. That just means it took more damage. Could mean he was either taking more fire to protect his team, or he just got caught out or overextended and got blown up and lost all of his HP. It's kind of a weird statistic. But anyway, that's the 19,000 experience on Kerrigan. Holy cow. Didn't realize Kerrigan probably contributed a huge part to why we even came back there with that amount of experience. Same with ETC. Good job everyone. Good job team. But that is our game for today. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, share the video, subscribe for more. Follow me on Twitter, like the deal, and I'll see you next time.